What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to The Cosmic Wonder. I'm your host, Warren Thompson, and in a rare case, Marvel Studios, before a movie is coming out, has actually confirmed some of the leaks for The Marvels that we've been hearing for a little bit now. We're about to show you a trailer that Marvel Studios has not yet released online. However, they are showing it in the actual movie theaters right now. So it is an official trailer by Marvel Studios released for theaters, and it's a decent length. It's a little under 2 minutes, and it does have new footage that we have not seen before. And some of the new footage in this trailer does confirm a pretty big leak when it comes to Captain Marvel in The Marvels. So we'll show you some footage and break it down. And again, this is showing in theaters. You could see this in theaters before some movies that you go watch right now, but credit to @WW Marvels for capturing the footage and posting it online. Let's take a look.
Carla, are you doing your homework?
Yeah, science!
What if you could trade places with your favorite superhero?
Hi. Captain Marvel is walking up and down our living room, and now you come back waltzing in with no apology.
Sorry, Captain Marvel was in our house?
You can absorb light. I can see it. And Kamala can turn light into physical matter. Our powers are entangled, so we switch places whenever we use them.
I go by Miss Marvel, and I hope that's okay. Like, I realized I should have asked permission. So, twinsies.
Okay.
On November 10th,
The Annihilator. You took everything from me.
what are you prepared to do?
Switch!
Everyone together on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Now, why would you say go if we're going on 3? I'm aware.
Get ready for fury, fun,
Is this an Avengers tag?
flying,
Where's Kamala?
fashion,
Princess.
I'm feeling so many feelings right now.
and flirting.
This freaking cat in there. There's tentacles.
What tentacles? Come on, away!
It's happening again.
I can't. Can you? I got it.
The Marvels.
So in this new footage, there are actually a lot of new cool scenes that we do see, like Kamala, Carol, and Monica figuring out how to use their powers together. We hear them say switch a lot. That's something that is going to be a pretty big part of the movie, since they are going to be switching every time they use their powers. Ultimately, they're going to have to figure out to use that as an advantage, which I believe they will do, and I believe that's going to play a pretty significant role in how they actually end up defeating the villain, Dar-Benn. We'll talk more about the footage, but the scene we particularly want to look at in this trailer is the footage of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, walking hand in hand with Prince Yan and Monica saying princess as a question. This is a leak that we've been hearing about for a very long time. Now, something you have to remember is that Captain Marvel left Earth for a very long time. She left Earth after the events of the first Captain Marvel film. Then she came back to Earth because Nick Fury paged her. Then she left Earth again during the events of Avengers Endgame. She came back to meet Fury. Fury wasn't there. He was dusted. She went with the Avengers to find Thanos to try and find the stones and reverse the snap. However, of course, Thanos had already destroyed all of the stones in the Infinity Gauntlet. And then she basically left again for 5 years until she came back for the very end of Avengers Endgame. And we assume that since then, she's been gone as well. So she's been out there in the cosmos, in the galaxy, or galaxies all over in the universe for a pretty long time. She's visited many different worlds. And The Marvels is kind of going to show us what she's been up to. We definitely know it wasn't finding a place for the Skrull to live, sadly, but we do know that she has kind of been helping people out. And we know that she's gotten married. At least that's what some of the leaks have said, and that is what this trailer shows us. The reports that we had gotten in the past are that Carol Danvers goes to a planet where she sort of accidentally gets married. That's where Park Seo-joon's character comes in, Prince Yan, because apparently Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, is Princess Yan's princess. And it seems that Monica confirms that in this trailer. She says princess like it's a question, like she just heard Prince Yan call Captain Marvel a princess. So perhaps he said Princess Danvers, or perhaps somebody else said Princess Danvers or Princess Marvel, whatever they might want to call her. But regardless, somebody called her a princess, even if it was herself stating that, yeah, I somehow ended up the princess of this world. And Monica overheard that and is really confused and is questioning what exactly she or they mean by saying princess. And here's what we know. Carol Danvers goes to a planet and she doesn't quite understand the language, and she ends up being involved in a ceremony that she didn't actually know was a wedding ceremony. She thought it was something else. However, of course, she realized after. Now here's where it gets a little odd, because Carol Danvers did not have a romantic interest in the first Captain Marvel film. And in this film, it seems like she was married kind of due to a mistake, but she chooses to remain married for some diplomatic reason. At least that's what the reports have said. We've heard that actually neither of them like each other romantically, however, are very close friends, and they have a mutual respect for each other. But Prince Yan and the planet of Aladna, where he is from, is reportedly the reason why the Marvels actually has such a short runtime. If you haven't heard, the Marvels is coming in with a runtime of 105 minutes. That's an hour and 45 minutes, which makes it the shortest film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, according to reports, it sounds like the scenes that they could have taken out of the movie, which made the runtime so short, was actually a pretty good decision by Marvel Studios, because this was posted online from somebody who saw the movie during its test screenings. They stated Carol has already been to Aladna and is reluctant to go back because she is the princess, married to Prince Yan in an accidental diplomatic mistake. Everyone on Aladna sings as a way of communicating. Bree sings, she has a lovely voice, but it's an awful sequence. Basically, if you ever heard of the reports or rumors that the Marvels might be a musical, this is why. Apparently, there was supposed to be a pretty big musical sequence on Aladna when Carol Danvers returns with Monica and with Kamala. However, it looks like that might have changed a little bit, because when the runtime was first announced for this film, some insiders came out and stated that the reason the runtime is so short is because they actually decided to remove some of those musical scenes. Now, they said some, not all, so we still might get a little bit of it for those who want to see that, but overall turning a part of the movie into a musical might not have really fit the overall tone of the movie. But we do know that she is going to be reunited with Prince Yan. We know Park Seo-joon's going to play him in this movie, and we have seen, not only in the trailers released online, but in this new trailer released in the theaters, Prince Yan show up. And in this case, Captain Marvel went and got a very beautiful dress and is holding hands with Prince Yan, so clearly it looks like they are about to do something together as prince and princess. So that aspect of the movie they are keeping, however, just not the musical side of it. Not as much as they were before, at least. Which probably means that they did more test screenings for it, and that part didn't test relatively well. But we do know there is going to be a battle sequence, because we have seen Park Seo-joon preparing for battle, and what we know is Dar-Ben, the villain, is going to go to the homes and the planets of Carol Danvers, Monica Rambeau, and Kamala Khan, where they're all from, and that they all love, and try to destroy them as a way to get back at Captain Marvel. So that's why they would go to Aladna, because they believe it's a place that Captain Marvel loves, because she, after all, is the princess there, and they want to destroy it. Because to the Kree, Captain Marvel is the Annihilator, which we've heard her called in many trailers. She defeated the Supreme Intelligence and apparently had a pretty big impact on their home planet. So, to the Kree, she is the Annihilator. But apparently she is going to be Mrs. or Princess Annihilator, as this new trailer does confirm that she is indeed going to be married to Prince Han in the Marvels. So go ahead and let us know what you think about this in the comments down below. Are you excited for the Marvels, and are you happy or sad they left out the musical sequence? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and leave a comment so you can enter our giveaway for a chance to win a PS5, an Xbox Series X, some Marvel Legends items, or some DC items. The winner picks one item, and we pick one winner at the end of each month. You can also find us on Instagram and Twitter, and as always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.